My sister told everyone my job was handed to me, that I didn't earn it. She said I only got hired because of family connections. So when I quietly placed my Employee of the Month certificate right where she could see it, I didn't say a word. And somehow, she never mentioned my bought job again. If you've ever been underestimated, disrespected, or accused of not earning your success, this story is for you. Hit like, subscribe, and settle in, because this is one of those quiet revenge stories that feels so good, it lasts for years. A few years back, I landed a job at a company where my aunt worked. Same company, different department. On paper, it probably looked suspicious. Family connection. Small woman. Unusual workplace. Because here's the thing. This wasn't some cozy office job. This was a men's drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. I was tiny, soft-spoken, and surrounded by men fighting some of the darkest battles of their lives. Even my boss wasn't convinced. I remember the look he gave me during the interview, that polite doubt. The kind that says, "You don't belong here, but I'll give you a chance." And honestly, I felt it too. My stomach was tight on my first day. Every step through those doors felt heavier than the last. The air smelled like disinfectant and desperation. The walls had heard more confessions than churches ever will. But I stayed. I learned. I showed up early. I listened more than I spoke. I treated every man there like a human being, not a problem to manage. And slowly, I proved myself. Not with words. With actions. I learned how to use Narcan. And that training? It saved lives. Not one. Not two. Three. 3 moments where time slowed. 3 moments where hands shook. 3 moments where breath stopped, and then started again. Those men are alive because I didn't quit. Because I earned my place. Now let's talk about my sister. The oldest one. The kind of person who always knows better. Even when she knows nothing. She had a habit of looking down on people. Especially me. And at the time, she was unemployed. Not temporarily. Not between jobs. 2 full years. No job. No plans. No progress. But plenty of opinions. One afternoon, she decided to share one. She said it casually. Almost lazily. That my aunt had bought me the job. That I didn't earn it. That I was only there because of family. I felt it immediately. That hot, sinking feeling in the chest. The kind that makes your jaw tighten and your ears burn. Because it wasn't just insulting. It erased everything. The nights I cried after shifts. The fear. The responsibility. The lives. Gone. Reduced to a rumor. And the worst part? She said it like it was obvious. Like everyone already agreed. Here's the truth she conveniently ignored. My aunt had zero authority over hiring. She wasn't management. She wasn't leadership. She gave a reference. That's it. And then she retired. And guess what? I wasn't fired. I wasn't demoted. I wasn't found out. I stayed. Because I belonged there. But I didn't argue. Didn't yell. Didn't defend myself. I learned something a long time ago. The loudest people usually have the least proof. And the best revenge? Is letting reality speak. So I kept working. Kept showing up. Kept saving lives. And then one day. It happened. Employee of the Month. Nothing fancy. A cheap printed certificate. A $20 Walmart gift card. Honestly? I laughed. But then. An idea. I went home. Set the certificate down, right on the counter. Not hidden. Not framed. Just visible. Like it belonged there. She walked in later. I watched from the corner of my eye. She stopped. Looked. Read it. Silence. No sarcasm. No comments. No excuses. Just quiet. And in that silence, everything was said. Because she never mentioned my job being a bot again. Not once. Fast forward to today. It's been 8 years. I'm still at that job. Still respected. Still trusted. Still making a difference. And my sister? Unemployed again. Funny how that works. There was no shouting match. No confrontation. Just proof. The kind you can't argue with. That certificate wasn't about recognition. It was about validation. About knowing, deep in my bones, that I earned my place. And watching the one person who doubted me the most run out of words. That was priceless. Sometimes revenge isn't about destroying someone. It's about building yourself so high they can't deny it anymore. If this story hit home, smash that like button. Tell us in the comments, have you ever proved someone wrong without saying a word? And don't forget to subscribe. Because the best revenge stories are the quiet ones.